everyone, I hope you're doing well. So last week I uploaded my 5 favourite foundations for pale skin. So I thought I'd do a video following up with products that I use in the summertime, products that get me through summer. So yeah, I hope this video is helpful and let's just get straight on with it. So I'm going to start out with my favourite SPF, and at the moment for my body I'm using the La Roche-Posay 50+. It's just the spray one, so it just comes out white and then you just rub it in, and it doesn't have like that horrible white cast that you get with some SPFs. It just soaks in really nicely. It can feel a little sticky, but I think any Factor 50 that's like a proper spray is going to feel like that. I've used like the aerosol things in the past, but I don't think I'd trust them as a full layer of protection. If I know I'm going to be out in the sun all day, I'll put this on in the morning, and then I'll either use this one to top up or just like a little aerosol that's also Factor 50 to top up during the day. And then following up from that, for the occasions where I maybe forget to put sun cream in one place or just forget sun cream altogether, then I have an after sun, and this one is just a La Roche-Posay Soothing After Sun. This is in gel formula, just really nice, soothing on the skin. This one doesn't really have much of a scent to it, which is nice if you're just wanting to put it on in the evening and sleep with it, because sometimes I hate products that are just so overpowering, so it's nice that it's not really heavily scented. Next up I've got this deodorant, which is Salt of the Earth spray, and it's just such a magic little thing. You put it on, you spray it under your arms, and then you have to wait for it to dry, but then even if you sweat it doesn't smell at all, and it's just magic stuff. It can be quite pricey I think, but it's definitely worth it. And if I want like a double layer of protection, I'll use like a Mitchum spray on top, but usually this one does the trick. If you're going somewhere where there's a lot of insects, then I would recommend the Jungle formula. I used this when I went to India and it did feel a bit horrible, but I hardly got bitten like at all. I think I got 2 bites maybe from the whole trip to India. This is the maximum strength one, up to 10 hours protection. Then next up I have my saving grace, Magicool. If you're in a hot country or in England and it's just boiling hot, then this works a treat. But it didn't work when I was in India because it was so humid. It would just make me sweat even more, because it's basically like spraying cold water on you. But there was like no wind, so there was nothing to cool it down with. So I wouldn't recommend it if you're in a really humid place. But if there's a bit of a breeze and it's just really sunny, then it definitely works a lot better. Now I'm going to go on to the topic of fake tanning. I don't always tan through the summer. Like right now I'm pale and I'm fine with being pale in the summer, but sometimes I do just want to add a little bit more colour and tan to my skin. And I've tried out so many different fake tan products and all of them have just not been as good as the Suncream foam. I can't remember the other fake tan that people rave about. I think it's Bondi Sands, and I've tried their products and they're not as good as this. This is obviously a bit more expensive, which is a shame, but I just get the most even tan using this stuff, and it's lasted me a long time actually, to be fair. And then to go with that, my favourite moisturiser to use is the Vaseline Intensive Care Aloe Soothe, and this one is my favourite scent. I also like the yellow one, I can't remember what that is. So when I'm tanning I put this on, wait for it to go a little bit dry, and then I put my tan on top. And I apply my tan with latex gloves, so none of the product is just swallowed into one of those hand mitts, because they really annoy me. I feel like you waste so much fake tan if you use a mitt, because it just gets soaked into that spongy bit. It is good for like blending it out, but like I find latex gloves are just so much better. Sometimes I will use the Suncream product on my face and it'll be fine, but other times I like to use the Loreal Sublime Bronze Self Tanning Elixir, and this says it lasts 2 weeks, but it doesn't. So I just put a few pumps of this on my hand, rub it into my face. It doesn't go quite as dark as the Suncream, so I often have to put this on like a few nights in a row after I've tanned. But it's nice, it just gives like a really even orangeness to my face. The next item is more of a travel essential if you're going away on a summer holiday, and that is this little Venus Snap or Swirl. I can't remember what they call this now, but it's basically a tiny little razor but it comes with a moisture bar around it, so you don't have to worry about bringing shaving foam or anything like that. So yeah, this is just one of those really handy little products that I would highly recommend. Then of course you're going to need a good pair of sunglasses. These ones have been my favourite so far this year. They are the little Ray-Ban round metal glasses, and they look like this on. I just feel like they look so classic and sort of like vintage at the same time. But yeah, really been loving wearing these. Make sure to check that your sunglasses have UV protection in them, because if they don't, then there's literally no point in wearing your sunglasses. Then finally, I've got my two favourite hats that I've been wearing this summer. The first one is this little Baker Boy cap. This was from ASOS, and the only size they had left in it when I bought it was a large, so I bought it, but it is a little bit big. Oh no, it's a medium. I thought it was large. But it's quite big on my head. It's not that big, but it just feels quite loose. But yeah, I'm really into the little Baker Boy caps at the moment. I just think they look really stylish and cute. And then the next one is this big straw one from Zara. I love the sort of like pattern that it has around here and the sort of cowboy style it has to it. So yeah, really love this too. So yeah, that is it. Those are all my summer essentials for this year. Let me know in the comments down below any of your favourite products to use, like what's your favourite sun cream and stuff like that. And I will see you guys all in my next video. Bye!